It's your boy Zach with TDM.
This is Chef Jeffsy Soul. This is Meals by Martha. You're rocking with TDM Talk tonight.
If you're watching us on the replay, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and follow us.
Get with it.
Tuned in to the TDM Talk Show. Show you how to make money, keep costs low. Show you how to come up like pronto. Moving fast while the competition down slow. You tuned in to the TDM Talk Show. 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 You tuned in to the TDM Talk Show. Show you how to make money, keep costs low. Show you how to come up like pronto. Moving fast while the competition down slow. You tuned in to the TDM Talk Show. 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 Talk show like.
What's up, everybody, man? Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of TDM Talk with Them Damn Mexicans. I am David. I'm here with Mexican Connected, Angie the Trap Queen, and our very special guest in the house, as you can see, is DJ Foxy Red. She is a pro model, professional model, actress, comedian, host, DJ, and dancer. And she can bowl 300.
Damn, that's a long resume right there.
You know,
So
from like.
let's welcome DJ Foxy
Hey,
Red.
thank y'all so much for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no,
Claro, claro, la raza. Tenemos
I
que-
actually got you. Well, I told David about you to get you on the show because I saw your podcast on the Go Hard, and so I'm scrolling on
Shout out to Go
YouTube.
Hard.
Yeah, shout out to them. I'm scrolling on YouTube and I see this like vibrant red. I'm like, who's this fiery girl? So I click and I watched the video, and the first thing that got my attention was how you mentioned that you're an aspiring comedian and
Okay.
actress, and how you want people to see you for like your thought process and how funny you really are. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And like,
My intellectual right here.
yeah, and so I wanna get more of that out of you in this episode, and if you can just go more into depth, like how you're going to pursue those goals, those career goals, because that's strong. We need more Mexican women
Oh yeah.
in the comedian field. You know what I'm saying? And actresses and
No, yeah. So it all started on Snapchat. I kind of like, how Cardi B blew up by speaking her mind on Instagram. She would go on her rants and her like even political views. Like she had a very relatable conversation all the time. So on Snapchat, I would always post all my bullshit. I don't care. Like no importa. Like baby daddy, I don't care. Like it
real.
I was like my own reality show. And
That's what it was.
And
you smart.
did you
collect that?
oh yeah, for sure. Like I still have from years of just like a bunch of bullshit that I've been through. And so the feedback that I would get, I love my queens, they're always it's expected for girls to empower other women, but it was the men feedback that kind of like really pushed me, because it was like, yo, you actually funny. Like
What was something they were?
like
What was
it,
something that stood out?
the
to you
how I roast, how I like I would go in there, I'd go in, I'd be like, that funky mother, like I would be talking my shit, like got your bad. And español, inglés, fucking Spanglish, no importa. Yo voy a cagar palo.
That's dope.
And so yeah, they fucked with it. So then that's when I was like, you know what? Skits. Like that's where I could be expressive. I could come up with my own shit that other, bitches can relate to. And I want to now like do stand-up comedy. Like I want to actually, yeah.
That's strong, yeah.
We actually have some friends. Shout out to Urban Goods. They do
Okay.
a comedy thing.
Open mic?
On
Yeah.
Wednesdays and
Ooh,
Fridays. So
yeah.
we'll take you over there one day.
For
and
sure.
introduce you, and
And there's no oh, is there any
I don't
women?
think
There's no women, period.
I've never seen any women there.
I would
Yeah.
give him a shout out if it was. Okay, ladies, I'm sorry. Wait. Put me on the spot.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know.
Marty, if you're watching, we're coming. Someone that's funny,
See.
He's gonna let loose.
Yeah, that's the thing about me. Like I look, I do not look. Okay, so when I post my shit,
Yeah.
I do read comments. I do try to like interact with everybody. But when other people post, like Go Hard, when he posted on TikTok and it went viral, like 1 million plus views, I do not read comments because, because I realized that bad comments, no matter what type of comments it is, it's gonna say. Well, no, it's like it's it's good shit. It's gonna make me go viral.
No, yeah,
So-
all
so whether-
publicity is good
Yeah.
publicity. Even
Right.
they're
So
pushing
if
on the
I read it,
algorithm.
it's gonna fuck with my mental, and it's gonna take me off my track. Because
Mm.
I know in here how I look, I'm confident with it. So me getting on there and just a little bit, I started reading and I just saw the, oh, she BBL, but man, eso me pela, dude. Like,
Y'all heard it here
eso
first,
me
la pela.
me la pelan. Because, like, yo nunca en mi pinche puta vida, gorda, flaca, en todas las etapas que he tenido, o sea, fresh after having a kid, did I ever hate on the next bitch? If anything, it's inspiration, my nigga. Like, I'm freaking inspired. So,
Speaking of inspiration, like on a comedic standpoint, who were some people that were like influential to you? Like, who did you see and be like, yo, that's a funny motherfucker? Like I like that. Or
Dave Chappelle.
man, we watching some skits on Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, his comedy is raw.
Yeah,
Is real.
real.
Yeah.
He don't give a flying fuck.
You can't cancel him.
He
He's
could
like,
talk
I'm
about
gonna
any culture
Yeah.
and joke about it, and it's just, hey, it's relatable. So why am I gonna hate you for? Why am I gonna like Cat Williams too?
Mhm.
I love
Yeah,
that Cat
yeah.
Williams gave a lot of insight. I think it was the purple suit, or I don't know which was suit. It was like a color suit. He gave a lot of insight in the Mexican culture. I love that.
For real, for real. I seen him live actually. Him and Chappelle at a surprise appearance last year in July for one of like Trade Day like situations. He had like a 3-day thing,
Mhm.
and they don't come out.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's dope though. That you. Who else? Anybody in the
those are-
Spanish community?
In the Spanish,
Mexican or wherever?
I like Gabriel Iglesias. I like,
Yeah.
of course, George Lopez. But el que I really, really like is Chingo Bling. Chingo Bling.
Chingo
Oh
Bling.
my God, he's dope.
Yeah, I love
You guys-
Chingo
he
Bling.
started-
I wanna meet
Shout
Chingo.
out to- Hey, shout out to him because he started a lot of the movement out here. Like I heard of
Hell
Chingo
yeah,
Bling back
Chingo
in
Bling was
Arizona
blowing up.
days, California
The Tamale
days.
King.
He's been doing the comedy thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like,
from his music
Chingo Bling,
on-
what's up? Hit us up.
Hey,
We'll
and-
watch you on
and
the show,
Cleto.
Chingo.
Yes, I love Chingo.
Chingo and
His
Cleto.
style, like, me vale verga.
Shout
For
out
shorts,
to
su
Pura-
pinche
shout
bota.
out to Pura Cultura podcast. They got into it online.
I saw that.
You know,
Yeah.
he does controversial things, but you know, when you deal with politics and you're really at that level when they put you there, it's like you have to politically express yourself a certain way.
It's because he
And
switched
went-
up.
And he went and he was like, look, I'm over here with the Republicans. It's understood. In the Mexican community, we were always Republican. You know what I'm saying? Not to get into politics, but that was the issue with like Chingo. That's when a lot of the Mexican people started like moving away from him, which really sucked because he was like super duper.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You putting me onto some stuff.
He was so big to like
It's
our
because he was a
culture,
big Trump
you know.
supporter.
But
I
back in
know,
the day,
but
like
I'm
the
sorry.
early
Look at,
2000s.
Sorry.
The facts and the economics of it. that's
Yo
what he
y
was
la
looking
cara
at.
naranja, mi tuyo papá. Nah.
Pero bueno, ¿qué otra
Es otra
cosa?
cosa. Honestly, yo, I don't vote, y'all. I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Yo, I don't want to be. I'd rather not vote because I don't want to be in charge of because look, which we was gonna get fucked anyways. It's just how raw or with a condom. So I'm
But
not.
if you had to make a difference, right? And you knew it was gonna be like, look,
Aquí tengo mi Dios, neta, Dios no me va a fallar. And it sounds very cliche. It sounds very like, but I'm not gonna be in charge for. Look, Trump doesn't fuck with my people. He don't fuck with my people.
No, he fucks
regardless.
with green. No matter.
I remember.
Hold on one second.
No, go ahead.
What really gets because before I forget, I have bad ADHD. Yeah. What I don't fuck about with that is that people that really wanted him ain't even in his tax bracket. He ain't even trying to like you don't even reach his motherfucking level. What he's trying to benefit is not necessarily benefiting you, is benefiting the
Not at
rich.
all. Not
So
at
you
all.
so like Trump, pero you're just a minority like me.
But they're, yeah,
so-
the economy is so important to a lot of people right now, so they're looking at it like from that point.
So,
People are trying to but
And
do you not vote because you just don't want to?
Morally, I can't do it.
Because you don't think it even matters.
Well, I was just I'm gonna be real with you without getting too much into religion because I'm not the best. I am not the example, but I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness,
Mm.
and we don't take blood, and we don't vote, and so we don't get into politics. So it just always has stuck with me. I just have no part. I don't.
It's good to know that though, because that does make a statistically. That's the category that's in, and you have to look at every level. When I think in politics, that's what they miss. They don't look at every level and why people are not voting.
I know
They're just saying you're not voting.
They teach that in the media training. Like when you're an artist or an actor, they tell you don't discuss religion or politics. If they ask you that, just shut it down. Like keep it moving. Talk about what because as you see, we already kind of got off.
Even when it comes to jury duty, I put religion. I won't do it. Yeah. I'm not gonna be in charge of someone's freedom. I'm not.
How they gonna know they sent you? How they know? How they know you received it?
I believe that when it comes to that side of it, like I believe que no es mi lugar para ponerle la justicia en uno. Like it's not my position to have to handle someone's freedom, man. Like fuck that. So I'll just be like, testigo Jehová.
Perception wise, right? The way that you look at it versus somebody that's going to go contrary to you, right?
Yeah, it's very deep for me.
It is. And imagine that being so deep for someone else. So at that point, where do you guys stand as people? Because that's what comes next. You know what I mean? Where do you stand as people? Because you're going to be divided, but you're trying to be united.
I do, like, I'll go marching and stuff, like whenever I did for
the Vanessa Guillen stuff.
No, it was for our children. It was whenever the sex trafficking. Okay. And so it was for save our children. Yeah. So like when it comes to politics and stuff like that, like that's as far like the way I'll do is with the community. I'll
advocating
support,
for the
community. But to sit there and be a
most people do this. Most people do this.
Their Twitter fingers.
Yeah. So. Okay, so we talked about the comedy, and we went into the politics a little deep, and it's cool. But
now that we got that
I'm
out of the way,
get my ass chewed, but it's okay. No leí.
Won't be the first time, won't be the last.
Won't be the first, don't be last. I got enough ass for that. Like this, slowly.
I like how.
Yeah, like just like turtle.
Oh my god.
Tongue out.
Because you gotta give me time to go. Ooh. We gotta
bring her back next week.
So you mentioned earlier that you have ADD. So
ADHD and ADD.
Yeah,
both.
I have the same thing, and so I find that like a lot of I can't like whenever you were doing your storytelling, like I was like, damn, like I follow her, like I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like
horrible.
Not everyone can follow us because sometimes we get sidetracked and we go all over the place. But I feel like it's not talked about enough, like in our Mexican community, because like, oh, you're good, you're just whatever,
Oh,
you know,
God,
like our
yeah.
parents try to like, you know, so. I'm glad that you brought that up and you're speaking up with that because it's like, damn, there's a whole community of women that they don't speak up about that, but they have that, and it's frustrating.
And it also leads to like really procrastinating heavy. And I really want to say that it even attaches to anxiety, like heavy.
For sure.
Because you don't know whether to focus, like concentrate, or you're hyperactive.
Right.
See, like look right now, my leg, like I'm shaking.
Girl, me
and I smoked before I got here to keep me like elevated. Like weed is literally my medicine. I used to be on a lot of medication because of past trauma. I took like anxiety meds. I took panic meds. Like.
But do you think that it's like coming from being creative and being an artist and doing all this stuff? Because I feel like a lot of us that are entrepreneurs, así estamos con ideas todo el tiempo. So entonces your brain's just operating so fast that
it's because we need to be constantly stimulated.
Constantly.
Like when I saw her resume, pro model and comedian and actress, I'm like, oh, that explains it, because it's like we gotta constantly be doing something to keep our brains busy and to be.
Girl, I stay on the go. My trunk is full of outfits and shoes and purses. Makeup bag ready, like 5 changes of clothes. Like I'm ready, like because you never.
Are you traveling a lot?
Well, because I live about 45 minutes from the actual city. I'm actually planning on moving in the middle of the city, but because I live outside, kind of in the country.
I was like, you have that country accent. Yeah, country.
It's the yeah, man. I'm like country hood city girl. Like it's a mix. Okay. Like I grew up with nothing but Mexicans and blacks. Even like the white people was country hood. Like,
are you 100% Mexican?
Sí, mexicana, and es que mira, no te voy a mentir, mira, mi padre es judío. Y
No, Simón, gracias por la información. A ver, ¿qué voy a hacer con esa madre?
mi papá y mi abuelita eran bien judíos.
Oh.
Entonces,
Shout out to them.
yeah, shout out to RIP, motherfucker.
Yo, she
No,
got
pero
she got the
yo-
dark humor. Yo,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
emotional.
he did. I
damage.
mean, what you want me to do? RIP.
Órale, sí, te la aventaste buena, pero y luego.
And so word on Birdie's, you know, when word on the street was that I have Puerto Rican family, but I mean, the
Boricua.
fucking, hey, for real, amor, mucho amor.
Para
Boricua.
todos.
Pero no quiero, I'm Mexican, you know, pero word on the street, for my family, you know.
¿Y nacida aquí?
Sí, nací aquí.
Okay.
Houston. So Houston is all I fucking know. When it comes to city, Houston's all I know. But I'm from a small town in Freeport, Texas. But I went to Angleton,
Shout out to Angleton. Freeport.
Ándale, pues.
the dirty
Shout
water.
out to all the raza out there.
For real, it's a lot of raza.
We're everywhere, man. We were just talking about how, like, one of the things we talk about is always embracing the culture. Like, that's one of our slogans.
Yes,
Like,
we all the
embrace-
same.
Yeah, and instead of trying to be something we're not, because you know, for a long time, people that are Mexican were like, "Oh, I'm 1/4 Puerto Rican," or I'm, whatever. And it's like,
Being Mexican was looked at like the bottom of the barrel for
Oh,
for all
my
Latin
God. And we all
cultures.
went through that.
For all Latin cultures, if you so like I could be in a group, right, of different Latin cultures, and let's say that somebody goes up to my Puerto Rican friend and goes, "Hey, ¿qué onda, güey? Yo no soy güey, yo ni soy
Oh,
pinche
yeah.
mexicano, yo soy."
That changed
And I'll
the
be like,
culture.
"Yo, why you get mad? Like, okay, you're not Mexican, but there's no need to be upset."
yeah.
Se
They
me hace
get the
como que
tripping,
toda
too.
la cultura no. ¿Qué es eso? Es falta de respeto, ¿me entiendes? Pero I'm like, no te estoy faltando el respeto, es que así no la
Sí,
llevamos.
That's how we. That's just how we
Ah.
greet each other.
Paquetahuitas.
Right, for sure.
Yeah, I know. Real dang. Hey, so how'd you get the name Foxy?
So okay,
It's not obvious.
Hey,
Foxy.
no. Well,
Wait,
listen.
wait.
Want to go on
Foxy.
that story, or we want to talk about like how you actually
We're talking
spell
about the
it?
name, the
You know,
spelling,
how
the
Right.
spelling.
Yeah.
Okay, so before anything, DJ, I did that for my algorithm because when you search me, you know, you can put DJ Fa and it already pop up. So that's why I did that.
Listen to the free
There's
game.
not
Listen to the
many.
free game.
Ya no lo van a hacer que soy la única. No, pero
No, of how to do
Uh-huh.
it. Not what you
but a
did.
photographer who wanted to manage me, but shit went down the, you know, whatever. But shout out to him. He knows who that is. He was like, we were figuring out my name, and he goes, you know, the only one that there is Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown. But hers is Foxy.
Yeah.
So I was like, not. So I will go. I don't want to take, you know. So I said Foxy, like Fauxy, and then of course Red, because Red. So yeah,
That was clever.
Foxy
though.
Brown, and you know, I just love
She
she's-
was raw.
Yeah.
She was raw.
yes,
She put on for real.
bad
She was-
bitch.
Yeah, that was the first that I saw, like back in the day.
She's still charting on the motherfucking bill. Like Foxy, okay. Look, there's a lot of women who was inspiring to my sexiness growing up, like Beyonce, Nelly Furtado, está Shakira. Oh my god, Shakira was a hit. She made me really. I could do belly dancing.
Hey, hold on.
She practiced.
I could do the little boo
Can
thing.
we move this table real quick?
I'll be like bow, bow, bow. Yeah, Shakira was inspiration. Talia, come on now, Talia. But my
The hell was
biggest,
raw, yeah.
Jenny Rivera, can't fucking like.
Oh yeah, la mera mera.
Yeah,
Dude, her daughter's
Edie
doing
Queen?
awesome. Yeah.
The little one, right?
OG.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she started her own podcast.
Yeah.
More like
she's pretty dope.
self-love.
Man, shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Guys, if you don't know or you're tuning in late, we have DJ Foxy Red in the house tonight. We
Pew,
are
pew,
taking
pew, pew.
we're taking calls at 8:30, guys. If you want to call in and you got a question for her or for any of us up here about what we're talking about, or you want to chime in on the mental health aspect or anything really, we're gonna dive into another aspect of the titles. You know, like the modeling. Like let's talk about the modeling. Like when you say professional model, like you've been published, like in
So my very first was going to, I mean, I don't even want to shout him out really because it didn't go down as well. I wanted
Skip
to.
over
Hey, you
that.
don't have
But
to.
he was one of my out for a magazine.
Just say John Doe.
like Jeff Ross. You say, is he here? Well, fuck him.
Yeah, right. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
No, it's just that when you're in this shit, man, and anyone can call himself pro too at that. So for you motherfucker, I am pro, bitch. So
Hell, he's
Um,
pro too. Shit. I don't know.
this guy he had shot like Love and Hip Hop artists. You know, he was like a magazine that goes to, like main thing they get shipped to all the prisons. So I was gonna get ejaculated on. You know what I'm saying? And so
Nice Christmas gift.
yeah, it's photoshopped by Deb type shit.
Okay.
But anyways, BJ, did you see? Wait a minute, guess me I see.
No te preocupes.
Pomaro. Bingo. So
Exactly.
yes, I just know that the type of content that I want to have for my Instagram is like to be able to express like my type of like I style myself, I do my own makeup, I do my own like everything is me. Yo like todo soy yo.
Yeah.
And I collab with photographers. Like, okay, I'll give you the look, you give me, you know, the photos, and I tag you, and we just that's what I started doing. That's really okay. That's really how it all started. Like, I don't have nobody to sit there and tell me, like an agency. Hell no. Like, I have to have a portfolio before an agency could even look at me.
Yeah, for sure.
So I started hitting up photographers myself. Like, I just went on Instagram, went on the top search, and I put photographers in Houston, and I just started DMing them like, hey, let's collab, let's collab, let's collab. The thing in that type of industry, ladies, is that you're going to come across like you really have to have a backbone or bring somebody with you, because nine times out of 10, so out of those 10 people, at least 5 of them tried something. And it's a very uncomfortable situation because here they have your pictures vulnerably, the fuck. And now if you didn't bite back, they're not gonna release that shit. That happened with the very first major pub. Like, what made me really be like, holy fuck, that I learned something.
Yeah.
So anytime, that's why I like to bring my bestie, because like, yeah, he
Shout out to Bessie.
big motherfucker, you know, like she here for business. That's it.
So what have you learned from those incidents? Like, do you ask for like, hey, let's sign a contract beforehand, or
Yeah,
that way it can help some other women that are going through
if
something
it's paid,
similar?
yes. Really with just the when it, because it just depends, man. Like, if you're doing like a for shout out type thing, pues obviamente, like, I'm not going to post nothing that you're not, you know what I'm saying? But what I do is we get invited as collaborators.
Yeah.
So like with content I just did with somebody, some shady shit that do be happening, they don't want to invite me as a collaborator. So it pops up on my page
Theirs.
and his page.
Oh, okay.
They just want to post like they don't want me to get the same type of traction they getting.
So you're reaching out to people who have more followers, and I mean, well, that's the whole point of networking.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
But what's the point if you're not trying to invite me as a collaborator
Exactly,
where we can both share the success of that one post?
Yeah.
That's a hater ass move.
Yeah,
but
it
I feel
is.
like I'm not gonna lie.
But
man,
it
lately,
happens, right?
Dudes have been pretty freaking shady, dude.
Right.
I feel like dudes be hating and stuff like that for no reason.
We have a question. Shout out to Rose. How did you decide to be in this industry? Because it is a legit man's world. It's harder for a female to do anything without being
Facts.
taken for
Ooh, I like
granted,
this.
Yeah.
or them assuming you will give it up.
Or you're a bitch all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
That's literally.
So
that's
look,
literally what it always amounts.
it's
to.
more of
Oh,
like
she got a
it's
bitch
more of
ass.
like you're a very assertive character.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You have to
They
be
want
very
it.
assertive, very straight to the point. Look, as soon as I get to the event, I'm on go mode, work mode. Like, okay, like where's like sound check? Like, I'm in go mode. And if a dude approaches me, I'm like, what's up? How can I help you? My name is DJ Foxy Red. Follow me on Instagram. My tone is immediately business.
Yeah.
So there's no room for him to try to, like, there's just not. I'm literally around a bunch of rappers and they all handle me with so much respect. I ain't even gonna lie. One of my favorite sets was Rock Nation artist Cap G, Benji. Their set, everyone was so professional, very like just comfortable. Made me feel very comfortable.
That's good. I mean, that's professionalism more than anything. That's one thing that I think we lack in our community and our culture is the professionalism. Like, I always tell people, man, when I do a deal with somebody or whatever, we want to try to strive for a win-win. Like, I want both of us to win. Why am I going to try to burn you just so I can get a few followers or whatever, make a few dollars? That's how people burn bridges.
You know
I
what
never
sucks
that.
is that there can be that misconception because when they look you up on Instagram, they're gonna see all these big booty pictures and videos, and they're gonna think like, oh, she's this type of way. But then in person, they see you in a straight business, and then they're gonna be like, well, you're like this on social media, and that's why there's always that you have to have the boundaries
But
set.
honestly, that's my favorite part about it though, because I want you. Simple-minded fuck is gonna easily put his hand where his dick at, quick, right here. And that is when he gonna fuck up because I'm gonna have to humble you now.
Yeah.
And so
Hora después,
My-
ya
Do
dijo.
we have an example? Do we have a
perfect
story?
example
Without
is the
naming
strip
names.
club. Just because I dance and you see me there, then you see me out in public, bitch, don't come up to me.
Because that's your job.
Cause that's my fucking job. If you came in there thinking you was going to marry me, you fooled yourself. Ha, prank, trick. You know what they call you? A fucking goofball, a clown, a cornball. Like,
Que no le va a dar fuego.
like anybody who's right here who got it ain't worried about like, look, baby, I'm here to have a good time. Oof, oof, oof. Like they're not trying to. Tú, es mi trabajo y tú no me puedes, no me la mames, por favor, especialmente si estoy con like with my people. What if I'm on a date? And I hadn't told him I was a dancer yet. The fuck?
Ey, pues eso va a pasar por lo mismo, pero te van a echar la culpa a ti. Dicen, oh, okay, well, you're over there being provocative.
I don't give a
You know what
shit.
I mean?
I mean,
You know
but Cardi went through the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they put her down so hard because she was a stripper, and then she's just like, haha. At the end of the day,
I struggle with
You kind of gotta have a I don't give a damn attitude in this business.
Yeah.
When you let people
You're
dictate-
just not the type of dude for me. I like me an open-minded, free-spirited who knows that we have a goal to reach, and he has a bad bitch, so we're gonna finesse this industry for what it is. Okay, if you get it, you get it. If you know, you know. If that's not you, then baby, you can't relate to me. You don't. We're not in the same. That's okay. There's nothing wrong. I love my stay-at-home mothers, the conservative ones. I tried to be that, but then that's not my story because I was married at one point. I tried to be Maria, making tortillas every morning and fucking and breastfeeding my son. Did all that and got my ass beat Monday through motherfucking Sunday, bitch. And and then I realized, man, like I got money, and I don't like the way I look after having my 2 kids. So I'm gonna go snap back, and this is my billboard. I'm not saying that having a BBL got me, but I'm gonna say it was an investment because I make money on my fan page. If for just a little bit, I don't put no type of content that month, I would at least pay my car note. If nothing. And if I really pull up into, I can pay all my bills. And then I'll do live broadcasting on Bigo. I went viral. I went only on there 1 month, and I'm already at 35K of followers. So, and I make money on there. So I don't give a fuck about what a person got to say about me. The man who's for me is going to see my grind, is going to see my vision, is going to essentially be like, oh, this bitch onto something. And there's more to life than dick. I'm sorry, dick don't run me. What did Megan Stallion say? I run dick. Like, it don't run me.
You know what? I teach that to a lot of young dudes. Like,
Pussy don't run.
Only boys are addicted to pussy. Only boys.
Boys, right.
Like, that's not a man thing.
Because, hey, there's a lot of good pussy out here, baby. You know?
There's more of us women than there is men.
So it's like, I never handle any man that I be with. I never try to use my pussy, which I know scrum delicious, but I never try to use it as like a little, I got my pussy. No, it's here, bitch. I like him to fucking fall in love with my mind.
That's hard for them to do.
With everything you got going on and everything you're trying to accomplish, because even like we have rappers on here, we have, you know what I'm saying, entrepreneurs on here. We don't talk about their 9 to 5. So how is it working? You know, driving that forklift. No, we're talking about, hey, what's the album you're about to come get?
Right.
So how do you like when people only want to talk about what you do in the club? Is that something that you try to shy away from, or do you embrace it?
I embrace it. It's a hustle, baby. Okay. It's a female trap. Motherfuckers out here doing illegal shit, pushing peas. Hell, there's bitches out here selling pussy. Not that I shout out to them sex workers, but I'm not. Listen, I have a different hustle, and my hustle is, I know how to dance really well, and I feel like the strip club. I was raised very like church, so me doing this is like, yeah. My mom is a papá, like cristiana. Ella va a la reunión 2 veces a la semana, y she preaches door to door, but our bond is like this. My mom knows that what I'm trying to do, and she sees the money that comes in, she goes deposits my money when I like for me. She's on my account.
That's so dope.
So my mom's like, mija, ¿qué tiene que hacer lo que tú tienes que hacer?
Yeah.
She's like,
Just be safe.
nobody has your story. Your story was way different. You didn't have a dad to put you in a university. You didn't have a good husband. Your husband beat you all the time. You survived that domestic. I got a whole fucking score across my leg because he always put me in the fucking hospital. Like, my story is way different from a bitch who had it handed to her, which is she did great. I just didn't have that opportunity. My mama did not know a lick of English. So I really raised myself in a way. I was working 2 jobs at 14, left school, did homeschool, and I almost got, I got into some shit, went to Matamoros, y casi me gana, like, me gana secuestrar, me gana sex traffic. And so,
Wow.
Matamoros is serious.
Yeah.
They know
Right.
about Mexico.
so I really shouldn't be here. So like when I go hard at some, I'm going hard.
Yeah.
And I really did the dancing stuff because it allows me to be able to be in charge of my own schedule and live my life and pay my bills and be with my kids more.
And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. That
Yeah.
You handle your business.
Because I get to take my kids to school in the morning and pick them up. And while they're at school, I go live and I make my money there. And then as soon as they come home from school, we eat all of that. Ya para las 8 ya tengo que estar in the club. My mom, I pay her. Y mi mamá nunca ha trabajado. Yo y mis hermanas la cuidamos. So it's not like we that perspective where like, oh, Mexican moms got to raise kid. No, my mom ain't never worked. Like she hurt her back really bad. And between me and my sisters, we made a promise she ain't never had to fucking work again.
Hey, that's real.
That's
man.
respect.
Mhm.
I
right
hope you
there.
guys are listening. That's
And
so
and even
good.
when my kids were little, I paid daycare. The only thing my mom had to do was pick them up from daycare and bring them home to me. So I still pay on, like, I take good care of my mother. Like, that's all I got. She is my baby daddy. Fuck my baby daddy. Fuck you, bitch. Pay me.
Shout out to Dice One. He says a true hustler, respect for doing what you choose to do.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank
facts.
you.
Now, y'all share this, man. Because she's really dropping some game
Yeah.
out here for men and women.
This is inspiring to a lot of women that are watching right now, especially those that are like, they're put in a predicament. And this gives you perspective that's like, no matter what, if someone that's been through and had all these circumstances and have been,
And she's only giving us a small glimpse.
Yeah,
of it,
you know,
because she kind of just went
and to
through it,
overcome that and to be able to provide for her kids and her mother, it's
Right.
successfully.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Right. My son, he's
she still got
autistic. My
goals.
youngest one.
okay.
So it's him, man. Look, it's him. Por él, hombre. Like, I'm like a fucking. I'm already a Leo, but I'm like a lion in rage. Like, you take
I'm already a Leo,
you
she
take
said.
food out of my mouth. You taking food out of my cup, bitch. It's up. Like, don't
Not get on her back.
don't play with me. Like, I don't even like to really talk too much. I like to just do. But I'm just saying, like, I'm very calm. I'm to myself. I love to just make my money makes me horny. That's really where it's at. I'm hypersexual when fucking money. Okay, it ain't no dick that running, man. You know what made me go is when I go to the strip club and I come home with a band or two, and it was a slow night. That's what makes me happy. You think motherfuckers be thinking like, oh, you probably out there flirting with? Fuck you. No, I'm happy because all my bills just got paid, and it's just one night. And you worried about that? If you get your fucking head out your ass, you could actually build with me. We could have a business, not just me. But because you're so fucking insecure and so caught up in your little simple-minded world, you're your own. You're your
Your
own.
blessing.
You're missing your blessing.
I'm a whole blessing, baby.
So keep your moral. Motherfuckers want to talk morals, but over here got a Jesus cross on their neck while they fucking pushing peas. What is that?
Yo, shit.
But those type of
It's part of
Like,
the
you
culture.
sinning just like me. Bitches got a Jesus
And
P,
look
but
at
get
this
a
one.
fucking pussy ain't fornicating with a and then adultery with a married man.
those type of dudes though, it's not just the fact that you're, a dancer. When they're insecure, they're insecure.
It's
You can-
facts.
you can
Because
do
even before I dance,
anything, and you're still gonna be insecure. about
Insecure
it, man.
people will try to make
Yeah, they're gonna try to tear it
project
down, man.
project their insecurities on
Onto
you. and
you.
make you-
even before I danced, I was working a 9 to 5. I was doing repoing. Like, I did like debt collecting.
God forgive her.
For real. I've always done
Ooh,
like
hey.
negative setting jobs.
Negative setting, that's fucking wild.
Like, I was a
heard that
pawnbroker.
one.
I was a pawnbroker. I stayed putting people's shit out, but that was
Wait,
my
hold
grandma
on.
ring. It ain't here now, bitch.
Wait, you said a what?
Man, when I was at the pawn shop, we
Oh,
would they pawn their grandma ring or something. Yo, y'all put out, sold it. Tu abuelita, mira.
What do you do for a living? I'm a dancer. Oh, that's what's up. What do you do for a living? I repo cards. Fucking devil.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
So
but what they don't know is I'd make them lamb chops and lobster tails and fuck you good and not bitch about a thing and bring money. That's what they don't know because they're so caught up in the outside perspective. I can't change your perspective when you already said it. So good, I'm good on you. Like I like a motherfucker who can peep from afar, peep game, and know, oh, that's a real one right there. Like there's more to this life than dick, bro. Dick. Well, I'm more fascinated by a piece of pussy before I see dick. Like if we want to be real, I get nervous. I get my hands get sweaty when I see pussy.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Shit, with my own business.
what
Yeah.
kind of business?
I don't want to speak too much into it because it's very unique what I want to do.
Keep it to yourself.
And I'm manifesting it though because I'm already like working towards it.
Yeah.
But besides, because I have 2 game plans. I have my dream and I have my backup. Everyone has to have both. And of course I have what feeds that, which is what I do. I dance.
Yeah.
So in my live broadcasting app, my fan page, trick ass daddies. I don't sell pussy, but I'm saying like sugar daddies. Those motherfuckers. I have a papi. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just blessed.
Hey, just keep it real. That's it. Look.
It's the Leo.
It's good on it. It's like when people be like, what's your streams of income? I got motherfuckers like and nothing. Y pa nada. Like ain't not man. Who am I to lie? What you gonna do? Pop me? Like I'm not like these. Ladies. There's men out here that will literally like invest into you. They call it that, an investment, because they believe in me.
Invest in women.
Not even my daddy did, but he is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hey, that's a man. Como que te pasa? He comes in and he's like, what do I look? I know you got a lot of men on your line, so what do I gotta do to be number one? Because here, boom,
I know that actually.
killed your worries.
She was like, what?
What?
Hold the fuck up. That was that one stare like, ¿y tú no lo conoces?
¿Dónde? ¿A quién más está ahí puteando él?
¿Y tú cómo lo conoces?
Este güey, ¿quién lo trajo?
For real, cagapalos.
So you doing comedy and acting and modeling, is that still part of the end goal? Is
Oh
that-
heck yes! I wanna be a comedian actress. Like I want to
Well, she got jokes all night.
all
No,
fucking
yeah.
night.
No, she got that dark humor.
I was laughing. So.
Oh,
You'd
like
be good at the comedy show.
No, yeah, for real. She really
It's
would.
just
Yes,
like
I'm a good-
conversation with you. It's not even
It's
like
because
you're
it's
doing
real,
like-
it's raw, and it's funny.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
That's
Just
what we
funny
do.
while we're
That's what we
talking,
do
you
on TDM Talk. Like everybody that we've had, we shoot the shit, we laugh, we joke, we touch on
right.
seriousness, but we also keep it fresh.
Yeah,
And keep it, people will tell us all the time, man, that was a funny episode, y'all. But you look at the comments and people like actually be like, man, that was smarter, showing respect, showing love.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to everybody watching tonight. Thank you always for supporting.
Shout out to Tony. Said that's why I keep the devil piece on my chain. I never got that either.
God damn. Okay.
¿Qué te diablo?
Sí, hablo.
Don't wait, hold on a second.
Hey, log off, bro.
Keep it real
Log
though.
off, bro.
That's his religion. I
Hey,
respect
shout out
it.
to him. He just released a song.
So are you trying to? I keep going back to like the comedy because I'm just like, man, like that's what really like entices
all,
me
like,
because I'm like, man,
también.
it's someone like you.
Wait,
Oh.
do you have shows? Hold on, Angie. Do you have shows like?
That's
like
exactly what I was working
stand-up?
on too.
Yeah.
Am I doing
No,
stand-up
like,
show? No,
yeah.
no, I have not signed up for
Not
an
yet.
actual.
Not yet.
No, I
please.
have my
So
sets
Urban Fest is
already.
gonna be the first spot.
I have my sets set up, but
Not yet. We're gonna make
Yeah,
it happen.
man.
what I've just is like my the content, the comedy content, but I really want to actually
So no
like
roles
I
or
actually want to
anything
do it
yet?
in person. Like I want to actually talk my shit. Really, what my comedy is like my personal like it's real shit. What's like comedy of my life. Laugh at okay, so very similar to Kevin Hart, Laugh at My Pain.
Yeah. Definitely.
So I'm
That
gonna
really
make
be
a
sometimes the best
No,
comedy,
yeah,
though,
well,
like,
yeah.
because it's like,
my
yeah.
biggest comedy is my baby daddy.
Two says I'll buy 10 tickets. LOL.
Yo,
Like my
that's funny that you
Hit the
mentioned
cash
that.
app. What's the cash?
We'll shoot the HBO special. What's up?
Yeah.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
the production.
That's what I want.
What's funny is we that's something we talked about doing is doing a comedy special, renting out a place, having more
Venue.
comedians, and we film the whole
Catering,
thing.
some food, make
Yeah.
it intimate.
No, real.
Hell yeah.
So we'll talk. You know, after this, Two Tone gonna buy 10 tickets anyway. So.
There you go.
Bring the Sancha, bring the baby mama, bring the Polly,
Mama, daddy,
all that.
yeah,
Todo
yeah.
el pedo.
Yeah, all the baby mamas.
Yeah, prima se la rima.
So you're gonna see DJ Foxy Red on Netflix soon then.
Yes, I want to do. That's my look. If I have to manifest something, it's gonna be having my own Netflix special.
Óyeme, so tú tienes diferentes managers para todas las secciones o nomás vas a tener uno. Porque con esto hay un
Espera.
chingo de movimiento.
Es que tenemos que hacer un contrato, gordo. Primero, eres bien vergas.
Mira, te voy a decir, te voy
15%,
te voy a presentar a alguien.
She looked
for
at
the
you
comedian
like,
side.
Oh, sí.
Ajá. Una muchacha que, neta que, she's a big manager acá. She deals with a lot of like big comedians.
Hell
No, but
yeah.
they-
Okay, bet. Thank you, chica.
Yeah.
DJ Obedience. Shout out to DJ Obedience. He asked a question. He said, "So do you DJ? Or have you in the past? If so, what or who inspired you, and why don't you do it as much?"
My plan is to like I want to be mentored by one specific DJ que todavía no le he presentado, pero one of my favorite DJs is DJ Taco.
Shout out.
Taco, te voy a
Yes.
hablar en un ratito, ¿eh?
Sí, es el DJ del Paradise.
Ahí,
Ahí trabajo yo.
ah,
Paradise City, yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, I love his DJ voice. I love the fact that he knows how to like play music for the culture, like for both man, our black community, for our todo. He shows love for all communities.
He's actually like our in-house, DJ. Them Mexicans. He's really good as well with all that. And
DJ Obedient.
he's really like social with it. Like he'll get out there and vlog and
Facts.
go live. And,
He did a lot of beats.
yeah.
Like
car
car
meets.
meets.
Yeah.
We did a car meet at Paradise, and that's where I first met DJ Taco. It was, I think, last summer or something like
He was
that.
at Show Palace for a long time before that.
No, not Show Palace. It was Paradise. What did I say?
Paradise.
Yeah. It was there. It was the one in Pasadena,
Yeah.
but it was a car meet or truck meet, and then yes, yeah, you were right next to me. That's where I first met you too.
Wait, did you say the name?
Tacos and algunas. What did I say?
Mamalonas y Nalgonas.
Mamalonas in yeah.
That's a dope ass name.
And then no, they really had.
just off the name,
And
dude.
we're actually supposed to do more.
I know, and they never hit me back up.
Yeah, you
And
guys have
nothing.
to do the car show on the 12th in Pasadena. Simone, I'll give you the details.
That was fun though. That was a fun. Yeah. All the girls came out, and there was modeling, dancing, and hey, they was buying the tosti. What do you call it? Tosti gordos. They were getting the micheladas. Yeah, I was right next to you. Yeah, I was right next to you.
He's like, oh, for real? Like, oh, shit. Yeah.
Yo, that's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah. When you meet a lot of people all the time, it's like, dang man, I remember your face. Sometimes I don't remember your
And
face.
no, I remember you. You a big motherfucker.
Probably everywhere. I mean, I stay right down the street from the
Paradise City.
yeah.
Like ass and titties, ass and titties.
Hey, don't show them the cash app that I just sent. Man, look at the time. Golly, like just and this is what happens. Like I know Malcolm.
We be
shouts
chopping
to
it
Real
up, and
Talk
time
100.
goes by so
He
fast.
always asks, when are y'all going to 2 hours? Like
You gotta have
you know, we will, man. We reel them in, and it was Two Tone said if it was in Pasadena, it was in Paradise. I'm from the South.
How long have you been doing the comedy? Like as far as like honing in and like kind of what your craft?
Like I said, Snapchat was my platform. I blew up on Snapchat.
You want to give us like a little mini set,
So I would be like, okay, so my baby daddy would pull up, and
It's like real life.
it's real life shit, and I'd be like,
my baby
I'd
daddy.
be having my camera. So look, this is childish as fuck, but he was very scared of Michael Myers, and I live out in the country, like cornfields.
Your baby daddy?
Yeah, my big daddy's terrified of Michael Myers. So he was
So all she gotta do is come out with a knife.
No. So listen, I was tired of him fucking popping up because anytime he saw a car outside my house and he didn't recognize my homegirls, he would burst into my house. Who the fuck is that here? He don't even live here no more. We already in the process of divorcing. So what I did is it was very dark because I live out in the country. I was very dark. I put this loud ass speaker, outside, and me and my homegirl, we was inside, drinking and smoking, and we started recording. This is me on Snapchat. They love this shit, man. And I'm just talking my shit. I'm like, look at this dumbass motherfucker. and as soon as he pulls up, I start playing the song of Michael Myers. Dude, he's at my door and the lights are on, but when I turn them all off, since I'm in the country, it gets real dark. It's asusta. So I play the song and I cut the lights. He's like, motherfucker! Like, he was pissed. I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. That was the most childish shit ever, but I would humiliate him like that on fucking Snapchat all the time because he crazy, man. Like, he's big, right? Which is cool, but I like big dudes. He's big, but my little window's tiny. That motherfucker would burst into my window and his stomach be caught up in this shit. And I walk in, I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I heard you was talking to, I heard like a deep voice.
Insecure.
Yeah, for 3 years I put up with that.
Insecure.
Yeah, I had to put him. I had to, man. I don't fuck with the law like that, man. I would never want to put my kid's father in that position. But yo, he broke into my house, stole my shit, burned it outside in front of me, and almost caught my house on fire.
Is that the craziest thing?
That pussy got power. Had him in a chokehold. Yeah.
She's very humble.
Yeah. Yeah. Back then they didn't want me. Now my hoes all on me.
So was that the craziest thing any of your exes ever did?
Caught 2 charges and 3 DWI or 2 DWIs by me, calling me drunk with the sheriff. Come get me. Why'd you leave? Yeah, he was bad. He spiraled. I don't wish that upon a babesho, dumbass. You did that.
What was his sign?
Scorpio, bitch.
Oh, my man.
Scorpio.
Nah,
You a Scorpio?
They got them tails, them stingers.
Scorpio, man.
What is that?
Craziest motherfucker.
Scorpio, they're real secretive and they're real
Uh-huh.
What is the birthday?
Ooh, they're like so
late
charming.
October, mid to mid November.
They will literally adjust to what you like if it meant to get you. Like me, I love. Like, he didn't even like to go to public places. He didn't like concerts and none of that. But you know what he would do? He book any fucking major artist I wanted to go see. He knew how to get me. He knew what I liked, my taste. And to this day, sadly, not one motherfucker that I've ever dated can give me like that motherfucker would. Like, he just knew.
They're obsessive.
And they're very sexual.
Yeah, sexual, obsessive,
The most-
secretive.
I'm gonna say this. I don't even want to sexualize my baby daddy, but out of any motherfucker I was, but he had the most high sex drive.
They say that about
Well, no, because
Scorpios are horny as
they
fuck.
rule the sex organs. I study astrology, so they rule the sex organs.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not.
Sex is
He ain't
literally
even
like-
my type no more. I'm not attracted
Maybe
to
I
him,
need
but
a Scorpio. If you a Scorpio, tap in, man. Like
A Scorpio and a Libra.
but I can't come off them Tauruses. Oh,
the Taurus?
I mean, ¿sabes por qué? Because it's like I like masculinity heavy. Like I like. That's why I like Scorpios. That's why I like fucking
Taurus
Taurus.
is the opposite sign of Scorpio too.
Uh-huh.
They're the opposite.
You know your
Hell
shit.
yeah, you know
Look at how
What's your
Morales,
sign?
he said,
I'm
why
a
y'all put me
Cancer.
on blast?
Oh, cosita.
I'm a softie. I'm a crybaby.
So I'm on the cusp
No,
of
look, y'all
Cancer.
start
and
talking
Leo.
about stars, the moon, and the earthquake.
Hey,
Now
you
we're
gotta
gonna do that
believe in
every
it. You
episode
gotta
because I did
believe
that
in
the
it.
last one. We're gonna do this every episode. No, because when you since I study astrology, when you start and there's so much more than just your
Facts.
zodiac
That's a
sign.
fact.
When you learn their moon sign, their rising, their Venus, and you get to really know a person and how they think and how they operate, and
That's studying them.
it's intriguing. It really is.
All I need is your date of birth, your time,
Yup.
where you was born. Y ya, papi, I know how. I
Get
know
your
what
birth
the fuck-
chart.
Yeah.
Yo sé lo que tú estás haciendo.
Dude,
Tú,
I have
a ti te gusta
I got a
manipular,
whole birth
puto.
chart on my
But
business.
you call it love, though.
But I'ma fuck with it. Cause I don't like to play games, but I like to be
But
people.
what's
I like
the
to be a
backup?
motherfucker's karma. So you thought you could fuck your ex over and do all that rah-rah shit, but with me, I'm your karma, motherfucker. I'ma humble you. With me, you gonna understand
Caliente, caliente, picosa,
que a mí no vas a lastimar porque ya me lastimaron una vez.
peligrosa.
Ujú.
Watch out, ten cuidado.
Así pasa, ¿no?
Así
Someone
pasa,
said, why y'all
Chicana.
putting me on
House
blast?
of Morales. House of Morales.
I don't
Why
even
y'all
do
put me on
gang signs. I
blast?
only do money signs.
Two-Tone said, damn, seems like Scorpios have too much time because a Libra would never.
Lying ass Libras.
Like,
Lying ass fucking Libras.
Yo, I'm a Libra. You gonna have to time out.
Hey,
or
now
see me
listen,
outside after this.
Libras,
You feel me?
Libras are sneaky, and that's a good thing. You wanna know
No,
why?
But look, it's not. Male Libras are different than female Libras. I won't
They
say
have,
I'm not
they're
sneaky, but
strategically,
I'm
con
a straight-
razón.
Everything's strategy.
Facts.
Everything's strategy. So you can't call me sneaky.
No, listen, hold
Because
on.
Let me tell you, no. To explain that. though.
I'm gonna explain it.
Yeah.
I have a Libra friend. She is like sneaky.
Beginning or end of
She's sneaky by
Libra?
default. You want to
By
know why I say
default.
sneaky by default? Because she don't want to be, but because now she got to prove to a motherfucker like, man, you playing with me. Now I'm gonna play your game and I'm gonna be sneaky with you. But that's when y'all start being called lying as Libras because now
no, but I
because
heard the
they
term
played you,
before.
you're never
though.
gonna stop fucking
How
lying.
is that sneaky? Can it be that I'm making play somewhere else and now you're not feeling it?
No, this is my point.
No, but I'm saying that's the way that we look. Everything is strategy. Everything is strategy. Strategy. No matter what it is, it's strategy. You have to have a strategy in order to.
But
be
you're
able
still
to
being
move,
sneaky
right?
because you're not keeping it. Yeah,
But why
you're
do you have
being
to
sneaky
reveal?
with strategy. That's a good thing. I wouldn't want you to, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
I would never advise a bitch to fucking not move sneakily if a motherfucker moving sneaky too.
Yes,
I would
bitch.
never.
Yes, bitch.
If
Hear
any-
that?
If any, I'm sorry. I my vocabulary is so bad
Hey, mira cómo cambió todo. Hey, I would.
because I'm the same way. Like tú
Ajá.
estás jugando juego conmigo, papi, yo también lo voy a jugar. Hey, aguántate y te me aguantas.
Uh-oh. DJ Obedient. I'm a Scorpio. LOL. All caps too.
I heard it. Traumatized.
Don't
DJ
fix with the
Obedient.
Gemini.
Oh shit! We gonna have to meet.
All
What's
caps
up?
too.
Hey man, but listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you can't take me out on a proper date, bro.
I see. No chill.
And then I saw that, David.
You smoke?
Yeah, man, you should be co-signing instead of you over there saying no.
I'm drunk.
Wow.
I'm kidding, I'm not drunk. We're
What
just
it-
having so much fun, man.
what
I
did,
love
uh,
Geminis.
What he say?
Oh, that's shout out to Hardcore. He says Trap got the rhino pills.
Why I got wait? talking about me?
Rhino pills is very mid. Honey packs, thank
Shout out
you.
to Trap Vision. We went
Oh,
to Dallas,
yo, I was like, yo, what?
Put 4 honey packs in a bottle of Henny and maybe we getting
Hey,
pregnant
yo,
tonight.
clarify which trap.
I'm gonna put a baby in you, motherfucker.
Baby.
Better yet, I'm a grip. I'm gonna want you to ride on top. So when you fucking me on top, I'm gonna grip that ass. I see that.
I know. Yeah. I love Scorpios. I love Scorpios. They're
You better
sexual.
say that shit.
And then I'm gonna be like, it's okay.
Leos and Scorpios actually do well together because they're both fixed signs. They're very fixed on whatever there is that they're gonna.
Nah, Leos and Scorpios. Nah, hombre.
It just depends on all the other aspects, but
It just there's 2 Scorpios. There's 2
Scorpios
sides of
are-
Scorpios.
Scorpios can be mellow, and then Leos are really out there.
Yeah.
like really, really out there. And
I
can
like
make a
my man to
Scorpio
be.
something.
I like my man to be like chill. Like lets me go in there and be like, that's my bitch and that's her. Nobody fuck with her. But he quiet. He chill. He let me be me. I love that. Eso me prende.
Taurus.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know, just so y'all know, man. Y'all come correct.
It's my world and he lives in it. You know, like without sounding selfish, but like I just feel like a real alpha male don't have a problem with that. Like he wants his woman to shine and be, you know.
What Two-Tone say?
Two-Tone says, I don't believe like that. I don't believe in all that, though. I feel like you can grab some things about different signs, but that doesn't define
Of
them.
course.
Because I move off wisdom and know the difference from
For sure.
emotion. And that's true.
Mhm.
I always
That's
advise my young men that I coach or that I mentor, not to act or react off emotion, because we normally 9 times, maybe 10 times out of 10 is gonna make the wrong decision because
Facts.
we're pissed, we're sad or whatever. So yeah, that's true. man.
Two-Tone, send me your birth time and the state and city you were
He's
born.
a Libra girl.
I'm finna change your mind.
Libra gang. In
I
Big
feel
old-
like
I don't believe in all
this.
that.
People
Oh, I forgot he's a Libra.
I feel like God's mind is a way above for us to comprehend. And so the reason why there's planets that exist, the reason why we have stones, the reason why we have herbs, weed itself is medicinal. I feel like God gave us these resources so we can have a map of what how
You
we
use it as a tool
as
to
a
guide.
tool to what we really are. That's why I do believe in astrology. I'm sorry. There's why the heck what are the planets ornaments? Ay, se mira bonito. Thank you, God. No.
They all have different
Each
planetary
planet
energies.
has so
Exactly.
much energy.
Yeah.
Like
Como
in the
la
day you were
luna,
born,
you need vitamin D, ¿qué no?
and the day and the time that matters because how the planets were positioned will determine what you gonna like your mood, your character, your persona. Yes, it doesn't define you like, oh, you a Libra, you ain't shit. Nah, hell nah. It's not that. It just I mean that's just what they say.
No,
They say
because
lion
hey,
ass Leos
We're
too.
cool. Hey, we're cool, Foxy.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't, but I'll,
You know, Leos can be
She's like,
sneaky
but
too.
I ain't sneaky.
But Leos can be sneaky too though. We pray on our shit. We sneaky before we pray on a bitch. So you know, we just sneaky because we got
And
Hey, we get along with Leos really good.
I love
That's-
Yeah, I
Libras.
saw that. Hey, Two-Tone, I'm gonna take you up on that.
Two-Tone says, I'm gonna pull up, order food at your stand, and you can read my palms there. I fly back in March 4th.
I got you.
Shout out Two-Tone.
Pull up that
Man,
birth certificate,
We
my
got
boy.
5 minutes left, man. We're gonna end it with some shout outs, and we just first of all, I just want to thank you for even well, Angie's the one that brought it to my attention that
Neta
you
que sí.
thought you'd be a good guest, and I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, look at
I reached out and we made it
shout
happen.
out to
So
Angie.
she's gonna
Gracias,
get something
mi amor.
right. No, I'm kidding.
Hey,
Hey,
nah.
girl, no,
I'm
Hey.
kidding. I'm
See,
kidding.
be like Birdman. Put some respect.
Put some respect on my name.
Yeah,
This show is sponsored by Trap Sauce Mix. If you've not had Trap Sauce Mix, make sure
Get
you
you
get
a
with Angie and get with
And
her.
Mexican Connect is lippy, period. It's like fiery red like motherfucking meat. The fuck?
No, listen, when she puts it on, you send me
She
say,
got you purple.
yo,
Está bonito, like for
I'm gonna
real.
put you in my commercial if you're
I
down.
see.
If you're down.
I could even do a funny skit, like where
Yeah,
like
that would
where
be
like
good.
There you go.
where a motherfucker gets caught up because I kissed him in the shirt. And it got, yes, yes.
Hey, coming soon.
Coming soon. Yeah.
Ya dijiste,
Ya
right?
dije.
So,
No take back.
No take backs. I got you. I'm gonna do a funny skit.
last minute shout out.
Hey man, shout out to everybody watching, man. Shout out to my parents, man. They've been heavily on my mind, and our people are getting older, and we're getting older, and a lot of things are happening in life, period. And mental awareness is big. And I just want to send a shout out and positive vibes to anybody that's having a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, a bad year. Even though we just started, but I definitely want to say that right now because I feel like, man, we don't even have to talk about it because sometimes I don't even want to talk about it.
It'd be
when I go
heavy.
through that shit, you know what I mean? I don't want to talk to nobody. Like I just isolate myself, which is not good. But when you got jobs like this, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So shout out to you for all the things that
Oh,
you're
thank you,
doing
mi amor. Thank you.
and empowering. You're doing it your way. That's your lane. So, como dijiste tú, que les valga a ellos.
Yeah.
Que le
I
valga,
feel
le
like
valga,
I
le
feel
valga.
like after all that you've been through, you reclaimed your power.
Black facts. And I'm like walking in my feminine aura, like I'm
There
in
you go.
charge. So I
Ya
think
dijo.
Alpha.
Hey, but no, shout out
Sí.
to everybody. Y luego, también, I'm gonna be.
Oh, we got more.
Damn. Let me finish.
See, I thought you were done.
Hey, no, I'm not. I'll let you know when I'm done.
I'll pay for the extra hour. Go ahead.
Damn. All right, go ahead, David.
I'm
Go
kidding.
ahead.
No,
Damn.
I was
Just
finished,
David.
and then
I got a car show, y'all, that's gonna be coming up March 12th. So I want you guys. I'm gonna come out with a flyer next week. So I want you guys to pull up. It's going to be in Pasadena. So quién sabe, mejor mira esa fax allá. No?
Sí, yo voy. Nada más dime. Ahí estoy.
Angie.
Shout out to the whole gang. Thank you for coming here.
Of course, Angie,
All
thanks.
of TDM. To my business, Trap Sauce Michelada Mix. We are actually on Saturday. TDM, we're gonna be there. Trap Sauce is gonna be there. A bunch of upcoming artists performing at the concert pub
yeah.
this
Mira,
Saturday.
también a mí se me olvidó.
So are you vending? Are you gonna be
So listen,
as Addy Cosmetics gonna be there?
Listen, I had a trip that I was forced to try to cancel to try to make it. I don't know. I'm still like, I don't know by
We need the
tomorrow.
whole gang there.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be. It's at the Concert Pub this Saturday from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. It's a crawfish hip hop boil.
Yeah.
Performers are doing
Shout
a
out
women's
to,
empowerment. 97.9 The Box, Hustletown Network, Real Talk Radio.
Shout out to Jessica James for real.
Yeah, I love when she does
She's
that.
gonna do
The women's empowerment.
set, and that's what we're talking about. Like, if I do bend, I will be bending during that time when she's empowering other women, and they're going out there. There'll be performances out there too.
So
Yeah,
this
it's gonna be
Saturday,
dope. It's gonna be dope. I'm sorry.
this Saturday, if you guys are in Houston at the Concert Pub, so
I'll let you go next and I'll close it.
Oh, okay, no. Shout out to mi jefecita, te quiero mucho, mi amor, mi amor, mi
Yeah, shout out to
corazón,
Bono.
a mis nenes, Erin and Azar, a ti los hago, and gracias a Dios por tenerme aquí. Thank y'all so much. Y'all gonna see me in the big screen,
for real.
and I'm gonna be the funniest bitch out of Houston, put up from motherfucking Mexico. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, dijo.
Man, again, shout out to DJ Foxy Red, my man from De La Barbacoa. Y'all go check them out, man. Y'all follow them on their social medias. Shout out to the whole TDM team, man. We doing it. This is week 8, and we're just growing, continuously growing. Shout out to Amazing Ike, Desiree in the house, Real Talk 100. Our guest for next week is Chop the Father and Chicano Vega. We had a flyer, but they'll be here next week to promote their upcoming show. Saturday at the Concert Pub North, we will be with Hustletown, 9700 Box, Tex. And if you don't know about this event, it's like everybody's going to be in there. And
What's up?
TDM Talk will be doing a special
You should
edition
just go to
of TDM
Network.
Talk.
Right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
facts.
come say what's up. Come,
Yeah.
you're
Come
an
meet
artist.
us in person.
Yeah, yeah.
If we don't know you, like,
I ain't gonna charge too much for a picture, so just come.
I'm a video vixen, so maybe I should go just so I can.
Come hang out with us.
Yeah, it's a
You
big.
should
It's gonna be
definitely-
huge.
If they're looking for the women empowerment. center,
Yes.
that's gonna be dope.
Yeah, so
If I
shout
do make it.
out to the
Okay.
Global Latin Factor podcast, the Cancel Show. I was just in Dallas on Friday doing interviews with them on their podcast, so it was dope.
Video
Dallas Show,
coming
Mad
soon.
Love, Channel Lee, all that, man.
I
I
like
want to
the
send a
Dallas
special
Show.
shout out to the Sam Houston Lady Tigers, the softball team that I coached during the summer and the fall. I went to go see them play today. They won a game. Shout out to Coach Jones and Coach Shake and all the crazy young ladies. I'm gonna bring y'all pizza tomorrow, so
Hey, you should take them a vegan pizza. The Mexican Connected.
you gonna bring it?
Keep it healthy. Yeah, cuando es?
Nah, they don't want to be healthy. They want to eat.
Hey,
They want
right.
they want pepperoni
Let them
and all
taste
kind
it.
of.
Let them taste
Yeah,
it.
if you bring one, I'll take it.
Well, what time is it at?
Damn, I don't know. I'll let you know.
Okay.
And on that note, man, we want to wish you guys a good night. Much success to DJ Foxy Red, her manager, everybody on the show. God bless you guys. Have a good night, and we are.
Them damn Mexicans.
Oh yeah, let the party begin. Every Thursday at 8 p.m. The damn Mexicans, we at it again. Can't take no losses, we after them M's. We got Angie, she's a trap queen. Serving the micheladas and keeping you laughing. And call up David if you have a bad day. He'll hit you with motivation and tell you it's okay. But don't call or no disrespect shit. Eye for an eye, you can disconnect it. Don't even try, you can hit the exit. Women empower women, let's get connected. And Adrian keeping us connected. On the technical side, can't it get hectic. Right now, I hope you get the message. We are damn Mexicans.